I hope you guys are collecting that money right now. Yeah. I just had to go drop my bets down. And the Loyola game in Chicago, I told you guys to bet Loyola. But for some reason, that video didn't post. That was crazy. Well, anyway, bet on Loyola. Bet the under in the Wisconsin game. Pick Baylor. Gotta do that. Then, after you pick Baylor, you pick the under in that game. I'm going to let you guys tell me what games you think you should pick. Everybody's talking about West Virginia, Syracuse. The Qs! I got West Virginia beating the Qs. Just saying. It would be a close game. But West Virginia shoots the most free throws of any team I've ever seen in my life. And Syracuse, well, let's just say Syracuse had a very hot game where they shot San Diego State off the planet. UCLA. God, I wanted UCLA out. They cheap for these damn California teams. Both of them supposed to be out. And the thing is I accidentally bet on USC. But I still lost the parlay. But the lady, I said I wanted Drake. And she put USC down. +6. I was like, -6. I was like, oh my God. Why did she do this to me? I want Drake. And she put USC. So in the second, I definitely don't have UCLA or USC. Aberdeen Christian made a lot of money for me. So that made up a lot of ground. All the money I lost, I want it back with Aberdeen Christian. Yeah, Syracuse did not, but that's not going to happen in 2 games in a row. Definitely not against West Virginia. Now, you bet the over in that game. That game's definitely going over 147. You can bet that. Baylor will win and cover, and bet the under, though. That game will go under 136. But Baylor's going to win. I picked Loyola to cover the spread. I did not pick them to win. So I basically, if they win, good for me. Well, they were beating Illinois by like 15 last I checked. But that could always change in college. Yes, I do. I got them picked. So I'm here. Some winning picks for the NCAA only. I'm not doing my NBA picks. You ain't messing up my sheet. Y'all ain't finna jinx me. Oral Roberts in Florida. Now, I told you I'm oral about Oral Roberts. Pick them to cover the spread against Florida. Now the Phoenix Suns are playing the Lakers tonight. They favored the Suns by way too many points. And I'll tell you right now, I couldn't bet on the Lakers. I just can't do it. It's hard for me to take personal. It's hard for me to take personal out of the games. I can't do it. Oh, Pistons and Bulls, I had to take Detroit. I gotta ride with the D. See, it's hard for me to take the personal out of the betting. It's very hard for me. I can't do it. I should have stayed away from the game. Whenever it comes to a personal thing, I like to stay away from it. Like I bet the Laker games because LeBron's. People will tell you you should take the Bulls. You can't do it. Statistically speaking, I should be taking the Bulls. I can't do it. I can't. Even though it could torpedo my entire sheet, I can't do it. I should have took the Lakers tonight. I can't do it. I can't. When I'm talking about just covering the spread. I knew I was supposed to bet the Lakers. Knew I was supposed to put the money right on the Lakers tonight against Phoenix. Getting 9 points? Phoenix got to beat them by more than 9? I'm like, ain't no way in hell. I can't help it. I can't help but to bet with my heart. I gotta I gotta take that into consideration and just stay away from the games. Stay away from them. There's a lot of games. I don't like to bet games where it's like a flat number. Flat numbers, it ends in a push, you lose. So, any other college games, you guys? Mr. Slash must have got here too late. We've already talked about Loyola. I already picked Loyola in the points against Illinois. That game is dicey. That was gonna come down to the nitty gritty. We all knew Illinois was a fake number 1, but it was a matter of time before they eventually go to sleep. West Virginia's going to disappoint us. I don't think so. Syracuse is not going to shoot like that in a row. And you got to remember, you got to look at, things you got to look at that people don't consider: free throws. West Virginia shoot free throws all the time. They're like the number 1 free throw shooting team in the whole tournament. They get into the line. Yeah, I should have bet them on the money line. I would have really got some money off Loyola beating Chicago. I got Oral Roberts again. I bet that. Any more bets y'all want to put down while we on this subject? Any more teams y'all want to talk about? I knew somebody was gonna say that. NCAA. I wouldn't touch OKC versus Houston with a 10-foot pole. Michigan even today? Is that tonight? We all know Gonzaga and Michigan is going to win. But you got to look at the line, and you got to look at where you're going to bet. Now, if you're talking about just for the sheet on who's going to win the game, then yeah. I got to look at point spreads. I got to look at everything. Yeah, you've been jinxing my picks. I'm like, he's like, yeah, Cino, I told you. I be like, man, dude, you didn't jinx my pick. The thing is that I picked them on the sheet. I got two sheets. On one sheet I picked them, and the other sheet I didn't. But I had Aberdeen Christian. That was the biggest upset I had. I bet Aberdeen Christian all the way on the board. I need the Pistons to come through, baby. And I bet on Luka, baby. Luka gonna get it done tonight. Dame, you ain't gonna do it 2 nights in a row. You ain't gonna do it 2 times in a row. Now it's Luka time. Aberdeen Christian was geared to beat them, engineered to beat them. I knew they were gonna cover that spread so easy. I'm like, oh, they gonna cover the spread, if not win the game. And he bet it. No, Illinois, I wasn't surprised by the way they played today. Illinois is a fake #1. Illinois was never a #1 team. They just got credit because they beat Michigan that time. And everybody jumped on the bandwagon because they beat Michigan that game. They was always a fake #1. Plus, Loyola Chicago know how they play. You know, they know these guys. That was a bad matchup for them. Now, if they had some of them Sun Belt Conference teams, then they'd have been all right. But matching up against Loyola Chicago was a bad matchup for them. Well, they're very well coached. It's about having the personnel to get it done. They got some shooters on the team now. They got a man on the inside. They do a good inside-out game, moving the ball around. I think this is as far as Loyola goes. 2 rounds, that's it. But it all depends on who they playing, so I gotta wait and see. Hey, my final fours is still in it, and my final 8, so I'm good. Somebody said Rutgers. Oh, Rutgers ain't finna go home tonight. You can take that to the bank. Rutgers is going home tonight. That's what I say, man. I do not bet on Rutgers. I do not bet on Rutgers no more. I'm so pissed off. I'm losing money on Rutgers. Every time I bet on a Rutgers game, I can never get it right. You were surprised Rutgers won? You know why they won? I didn't bet on them. I stayed away from the game. Had I bet on Rutgers to win, like I wanted to do, they would have lost. Here's my payout if I hit. Look at that, $100. I can win 4,703.18. That's just one of the sheets. Here's my other sheet. Look at that. $200. If I pop a couple of them off, we should be pretty good. No, don't go Bulls. Go to sleep, Bulls. That's what I need. I need the Bulls to go to sleep. I'm getting out my Piston gear, get my Pistons championship rings on. And it's on. I gave y'all some picks for the day. Which game you want? I told you to bet Oral Roberts, bet Baylor, bet the under in that game, take Baylor in the under, bet West Virginia, Syracuse, bet the over, and take West Virginia. Well, they were always a fake number one. When Illinois came out and they were number one, I said, oh no. They just want to see a number one fall. And they're going to see it. Because Illinois is going on. That's a fake number one. And the thing is people here know. People in Illinois knows Illinois is a fake number one. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Loyola Chicago was always a better team than Illinois. But the thing is, I thought Illinois would at least get to the point where they could cover the spread. On my sheet, I had Illinois winning the second round. Easy. Going to the second round, then that's it. I had them getting eliminated. That's on the sheet. But on the betting, when they had to play Loyola Chicago, because I had Loyola Chicago losing in the first round. They picked, it's either or. They swapped out. On one sheet, I got them winning. On the other one, I had them losing. And then I felt Illinois would win a close game against them on the sheet. And I was just like, well, they can go on this sheet, second sheet, whatever. So as long as I got my Final Four still in there, I'm still good. I'm still alive. That's the toughest game. I didn't even bet it, but I would take Texas Tech. Texas Tech will win. It's going to be a close game, about 2 or 3 points. It'll come down to the free throws, but Texas Tech, yeah, they're going to win it. And you got people overachieving, like the Ohio game. The Ohio game shocked a lot of people. I watched Ohio attitude from the very first three-pointer they shot and hit, and they went up 3-zip in that game, and then they went down. Ohio got to catch up, and they're going to be right back in it. The other team was scared. I was like, they scared. That was the first. This nigga's scared. No, they were scared. And I saw Ohio, man, the way they was playing, they had nothing to lose. And that brother with the fro, man, because they're normally a good shooting team. And that's what I love about NCAA. It's all about the matchups. It's all about the matchups, baby. This guy don't know how to drive that's in front of him. It's all about the matchups, baby. No, because some people can't deal with the pressure. These are young kids, teenagers. Not a lot of them could deal with them butterflies, and I've seen a lot of players choke this year. Wow, did they choke. But my buddy was getting off last night, wasn't he, boy? What's his name? Buddy, he was hot. My buddy. Wherever I shoot, the 3 goes. My buddy is real. Buddy was getting off. Oh, we're going to talk some NBA today on the Casino for Life. We're going to talk about something y'all didn't know nothing about. And how the roles got reversed. About a Villanova player who's still in the league today. And another player that was at Washington. And they came in the draft at the same time. And oh boy. Oh boy. Did somebody make a mistake there? Matter of fact, Dame came in that draft too. We're going to have a whole, I think Dame came in that draft, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. No. Was it? No, Dame wasn't, no, it wasn't Dame. I have to go back and check that out and find out which one it is, but definitely 100%. We're going to talk about a rivalry y'all didn't know nothing about. That's right. This is early for me. I'm looking at all these people outside moving around. NCAA got me all messed up. I'm thinking it's Monday. Tournament got me up this early. Oh no, I'm in a whole nother area now. I'm in the land of fat chicks and SUVs. Fat chicks and SUVs. That's all you gonna see out in this area. Fat chick, SUV. Fat chick, SUV. What you got over there? Fat chick and SUV. Oh, that could be anybody. Uh-oh, fat chick, minivan. More like pork slop. Oh yeah, we finna really hurt them on these bets. Baby, we gonna be bet. Yeah, we finna crack them on these bets. As I said, it only take like $100. You pick 4 teams, you done won about $5 grand. Yeah, but let me get back to it. I'm out.